Is Ichiro Oda the greatest of all time? I don't know, you tell me. Outside of the fact that Oda's awards really do speak for themselves, he's given us what I like to describe as the greatest story ever told. One Piece. What's good, y'all? Today I just want to talk about why I think Oda Sensei is the GOAT. He's giving amazing content chapter after chapter for the better part of 20 years? Which is almost as long as I've been alive. Regardless, let me explain to you why his legacy, One Piece, will go down as the greatest shonen, the greatest anime of all time. Alright, if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that the world built in One Piece is like none other. This is genuinely the only show where it feels like the world outside of what we're already seeing is actually moving. For instance, I really noticed post time skip because it seemed like no matter what our crew was doing, the Marines or Marijo or really anything was plotting something sinister in the background. And this writing strategy is masterful. The feeling of suspense building each time you watch or read is incredible, and it leaves us like wanting and desperately wanting to know what's going to happen next. Slight spoilers ahead, but this became really apparent during the Reverie arc up until the current chapter. Each time we'd read about what's currently happening with our Nakama, the panels or episodes would flash to somewhere else in the world, laying the context for what may happen next. Anime watchers may not know what I'm talking about, but the whole thing with Sabo at the Reverie and the Gorosei, leading up to Luffy and co at the next island after Wano, like bruh. Unlike One Piece, long story short, I've never read or watched another show or anime with a world that feels so alive, like it's breathing, it's like an actual living world, you know what I mean? And let's talk about it. Oda wrote Luffy to be that guy, like actually him. Unlike his other shonen peers like Goku, Naruto, Ichigo, or any of these new guys, Luffy always seemed like he was cut from a different cloth. While yes, he follows the same trope that he puts his friends before everything and loves to eat, Luffy's a little more layered. Well yes, Luffy is inherently a good guy and our protagonist, he really isn't categorized as that. The world government is evil and the revolutionary army are good, but pirates find themselves clear cut in the middle, able to lean really either way. Luffy doesn't care about being good or evil, he's a good person who does good things, but really the only things that he truly cares about are his Nakama and their collective goals, because realistically, anywhere the Straw Hats go, they still raise havoc, destroy property, and inherently endanger people. So yeah, while they are the heroes of this journey, they aren't the good guys, which is an incredibly interesting take to take on our protagonist. Luffy easily is the most interesting MC, as well as being an incredible badass. He never falls short of my expectations, really. Not only did Oda give us an amazing world to be in, and a badass protagonist to follow, but that boy Oda literally doesn't forget anything. Fillers in One Piece aren't really fillers. Almost everyone you meet along the journey plays a part at some point. You go watch something like Naruto and you painstakingly have to sit through meaningless fillers on things you already know, like goddamn, if I had to watch another flashback on Konohamaru, I was going to lose my mind. Other animes and other writers, or studios at that, use filler as just time to take off before getting back to the action. Not my man's Oda though. He carefully and methodically plans out all of his filler content, knowing that at some point they'll matter. I will mention though that the anime does this a little worse than the manga, because at parts of the anime, it feels like it's really drawn out and long sometimes. The pacing just isn't it, but regardless of that, they're still rather entertaining. Without Oda's great filler, we would never have gotten the beautiful GA arc, which is probably some of the best filler content in all of anime. All in all, Oda has given us a masterpiece. In my opinion, he is the GOAT. And even though One Piece isn't finished, I still regard it as probably the best work of fiction I've ever followed. I know this new generation of anime watchers think One Piece is too long or just a mid, but I think that shit is dumb. Watch One Piece. Or read it, I don't care. You won't regret it. One Piece is what these other animes want to be. Oda is the GOAT. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you enjoyed, so leave a like and let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!